Welcome to this first look map tour with me, MrSealyp. It's here, Lone Oak Farm 17. The team at Frontier Design have been busy. It's out on console. This is my first look. Now, this really is my first look. I haven't been around this map. I've watched a few, I'll be honest. Bullet Bill's normally quite selective about who he lets have the map. A lot of the PC guys have had it. I say a lot of the PC guys. I've watched Landy Kids. I've watched Eustace Farmers. There's a few guys have had it already. I watched Bullet Bills on his Facebook page. Posted a video a couple of weeks back. So I've kind of got a rough idea what it's like. But this is my proper first look around it. And I mean, I say first impressions, it looks amazing. From the videos I've seen, it looks phenomenal, and I know the guys at Frontier Design are masters of their craft. They really are. I'm looking forward to this immensely. You can probably hear me smiling already. The Frontier Design crew are made up of 4 people now. You've got Bullet Bill and Oxygen David, who've been working together for quite a while. They've now got Lone Wolf working with them, and Ian898 has joined their kind of collective, all bringing different things into the mix that they're hoping, and I think from this we're going to see improve the quality of, I mean, it's hard to say off the back of the West Coast and off the back of Oakfield Farm, when you say improve the quality, where do you go from there? But this is going to be something to behold, I believe. Now, we start just south of Central, just southwest of Central, at the farm here, and we're by the farmhouse just here. And I think we start with 3 fields, as far as I can make out: 35, 44 and 45. This is an American map. Some of these fields are very large. There are some small ones dotted about. Field 5 and 7. 23 is very small. 41, there's a few small ones, but there's some very big ones. Some interesting shapes. They're not all rectangular, they're all, and this is based upon a real farm in Oregon, and which is just cool anyway. I love maps that have got that kind of, the attention to detail is going to be there because it's based upon a real place and they want to get it just right. So what I'm going to be doing, I think, is probably a clockwise tour around. I'm going to start around the yard, then we'll probably whiz out to find the Lone Oak, after which the farm is named, and then we'll probably go, I would think, up the western side, take in the pigs, sell points. We'll run across the top to the BGA, livestock market store, then we'll come down the eastern side of the map to a couple more sell points, and then probably back in towards the farm. That's the plan. We'll see how that goes. Actually, I need to go back in here, don't I? Prices, pretty much standard across the board, what you'd be expecting. There are only really 2 main sell points for most of your crops. Then you've got some other ones thrown in there. Obviously green oak wool, there's Hollister potatoes and Hollister sugar beet. You've then got manure, Sawmill for wood chips. So yeah, only 2 main sell points, but prices look okay. As far as fields go, as we drive round, I'll check on contracts / missions available. What do we start with? That's the other big question. 2 case 1455s and various front loader attachments to go with. We've got a Lizard SX210 Twin Star. I think the beauty of doing an American map, and I've been saying for a while now, the next Let's Play I do is going to be on an American map. Could it be this one? I don't know. We'll see. But it'd be nice to use some American kit. 2 case 1660 axle flows with various attachments, 2 of each. We've then got Flegel ASS 298 trailer, Vogel Newt, Terradisc, plough, seeder, fertilizer spreader, fertilizer sprayer, 2 disc binds. Wow. We've got a tedder, we've got a windrow, we've got a baler, we've got an auger wagon, chaser bin, whichever you'd rather call it, and we've got an Aquatrans animal water trailer. whichever you call it. Top right hand corner, free slots, 913. Bearing in mind the detail of the map, bearing in mind the amount of equipment you start with, that's a high slot count to be starting with. I'm impressed with that. That gives you quite a lot of scope. I always mention it, people always get angry. Why are you talking about slots? It's relevant. People have asked me, you know, they want to know what's going on. I've got this on normal, you start with 20,000. Obviously I haven't leased anything, I don't know why I looked in there. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. We start at the farm. We are looking east, I believe. I think that's right. Behind us is the farmhouse. Now, without spending too long here at the farmhouse, because I could do just sort of a big chunk of the Let's Play here, fully interactive farmhouse. This is pretty cool, I have to say. Nice. Nice touches. If we're going through the garage, plenty on the shelves, plenty of tools to be getting on with. Garage doors open. Sorry, garage doors. Nice sound effects. I don't know how many of the doors open. That one does. Oh, downstairs we got a basement. We have a basement. Nice. Love it. Plenty of nuggets. Wow. Come watch a film, go home rich. Pretty cool. Into the main house. I don't know what's where. Let's have a look around, shall we? Main living room. I love all the details. Mugs. Are they Frontier design mugs as well? Fantastic. What have we got? Oh, okay. Hoover room. Bedroom. Bathroom. Oh, home office. Bit of workspace. Nice views on all sides out across the countryside. That's pretty cool. I like that. Better close that. Oh, that one's open. Kitchen. Kitchen diner. Oh, plenty of reading material. Oh, look at that. I just want to get outside. I want to get around the map, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to shortchange anyone. Open. No. Alright, I'm back onto the patio. Nice. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. I like that. So, better close the doors, actually leave them all open. I think I've left some of them open. Right, let's head into the farm itself and see what we've got. It's got a lovely feel. When you, I know I say this a lot when I do first looks. I know there's nothing to see on the horizon, but that's what makes it even more impressive. You get that feel of openness, that feel of large expanse, you know. What you'd expect from an American map. Oh, hang on, what have we got here? Oh. So this is what I like as well. These, you know, I've said this before, you kind of sometimes get people just kind of plonk down set pieces, set buildings, you know. I love the fact you got this very much the American sort of Red Barn style type thing. But they're different. Wow. Wow, look at the detail in there. Where am I at the moment? This must be the cow shed. Is it the cow shed? I'm assuming it's the cow shed. Feed trough. I like all the wooden effects and... yeah, it's really nice. Not one at the end. Is that a light switch? Oh yeah, light switch. So we got a... oh, that's interesting. So open one end and then the one opens on the side. You're not going to be getting in here with very big equipment. Well, no, you might be able to. Right. So this is going to be L3. This is for your cows, for your loading, unloading, or if you're going to purchase them direct and have them shipped, this is where you're going to do it from. I apologise for leaving all the gates open. I just want to kind of get around. Sound effects are brilliant. This is unusual for me because, like not say, normally I'll whiz round and have a look around the map first and familiarise myself with it before I even think about doing the first look. But this truly is a kind of, this is a first look. Nice cow pasture. Water trough around the corner here. I'm assuming the bedding gets unloaded in here. I'm assuming there'll be a trigger in here somewhere. Okay. Up the fence. Oh, there you go. That looks weathered already. Like it's been here on the farm for a while. Okay, we found the water tanker. Oh. With nice little touches, just adds that little something to it. Don't know where this goes off to, just into one of the... Oh, there's a lake down there. We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, I remember seeing that. Yes, on Eustace Farmer's first look. Right, okay. I'm very conscious of time. I need to get on with this. Right, okay. Slurry pit to our right. It's going to be like one of those bus tours around London. Open top bus tours. To your left. Baler's equipment. Baler equipment. Case tractor. Did that barn door open here? Did I miss one? Sorry. Oh, just storage. That's alright. This is brilliant. What have we got? I like the fact there's different sound effects as well. That one sounded like it was more on rollers. This has got a more metallic sound to it, being a metallic shed. Just those attention to details. That's interesting. There's one disc behind here, and the thing's saying I've got two. So unless there's another farm location. Oh no, there's all stuff here. Slurry pit. Sorry, silage pit. Let me just check. I've said it before and I've got it wrong. Yeah, it does say fill level chaff. This is the farm silo. Farm silo storage is 100,000 litres. Is that dryers? I believe that's the dryer. And this style as well. Something different. And look at that, the unload point. With your auger pipes going off. I like that, that's pretty cool. So as you go to 1, if that fills, it shuts off, then goes up that one. That's brilliant. Again, just something different. It makes it stand out from the crowd, you know. It's not that standard wallop, there you go. Oh, workshop. I love the fact it's been set up like it's already kind of a working farm. Things are being repaired, and it's not just lined up in a barn, you know. It looks like it's being used, and yeah, it's really, really cool. Whoa, this one's like a cavern. Oh, okay, so here's all the... I don't think I've ever done a map on console, on PS4, where you've started with 2 harvesters. I'm racking my brain trying to think if I have. I don't think I've done where you start with 2 harvesters. That's impressive stuff. Everything has a place, and everything's in its place. I'm assuming these are your seed and fertiliser refill points. I may need to check that with the tractor, but I think they are. I haven't come across any outside, so I'm assuming that is. There's plenty of room to get in and out of here as well. And I'm assuming this door opens on the other side too. Certainly does. With the road leading out. I'm still... Every time that's the second time I've looked out across. It's almost that kind of breathtaking... Wow, look, it just goes on and on. Sorry. I'm enjoying myself. It's brilliant. Oh, hang on. Small storage. Okay, and the last barn to have a look in here. There's the last bits of equipment. Oh, there's the other disc bind. There you go. The tray. Like I say, everything looks used. It's not sitting there brand spanking new, gleaming shiny metal. It's all got some time on it. Fantastic. Right. Well, that's the main farm. That's pretty much... Oh, that's what I was going to do. Go down and have a look at the lake, wasn't I? Where was it? It was around here somewhere. I got myself lost. Good start, MrSealyp. Oh, there, down here it was. Yeah, here we go. So, down the hill. Let's just stop for a second and drink this in. Ah, there it is, look. I'm sure that's it. The lone oak. We'll go and have a look. I can't do the first look and not go and look at the lone oak. Now I think what they've done very cleverly is like they did on Oakfield and the West Coast is employed that I don't know how they do it. They give that view distance to make it look like the map goes on and on and on without there being a really defined edge. You know, often sometimes map makers do it by having mountains or something that when you get there it's all kind of blocked off. I'm going to hop this fence. But it looks like it goes on and on. Nice water texture as well. Wow. Fantastic. Okay, let's get back up to the yard. I need to get around some of the map. Otherwise my first look is just me in. I'll have to do it in like 2 or 3 parts. First look is just the farmyard. Second look, no, I will try and get around. I promise. Let's find a vehicle. Now the case 1455s aren't the fastest tractors on the planet, but I tell you what I'm going to do as well. One of the questions I always get asked as well is, can you refill the water? Are there water refill points? Can you do it from the rivers, lakes, etc, etc? Now, I think on Oakfield you couldn't, because I've tried on my Let's Play. Now, which way do I need to be going? If I'm going to go clockwise, I think I need to go this way, don't I? Now, how do I get up to the line? Ah, haha, right. I head this way, south down the map. Like I say, you look on the map and it's always deceptive. You think, oh, actually 44, that's a meadow, isn't it? Oh, that's a big grass area. That's why there are 2 disc binds, I would imagine. No shortage of grass, no shortage of hay. And if we chuck a left just here, yeah, it's deceptive. You look on the map and you think, oh yeah, they're okay sized fields. When you get out and you start driving around them, they are big fields. Look at that view. Look at it. Wow. I think my first run-in, I said run-in, with Frontier Design was Culver Park Farm, I think, when I did my first look on there. Obviously there's been Sandy Bay and the West Coast, and I mean, the maps are just wow. So here we are, the Lone Oak, from Lone Oak Farm. Now you know what's impressive, and what I like. Let me just turn this off. With some maps, you know, you're playing, you're doing the farming, you're doing your missions, you're doing your subscriber contracts like I often do on my Let's Plays. But it says something about a map. It really does. If I turn that off, if you could just sit under the tree, listen to the birds, And honestly, just relax. You could just sit and drink it all in. It's almost like being out in the real countryside, obviously without the smells and that kind of stuff. That goes without saying. But wow, 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 wow. Awesome stuff. I'm getting all emotional. What do the kids say these days? Topes emotion. I think that's what they say. Or I could be way out of touch. I don't know. Let's put the mini-map back on the corner. Right, so let's get on with this, shall we? Let's get round the map. I may jump a little bit every now and again. I say jump. I'm not going to jump places, but we may do a jump cut. So, but I will say where I am every time. I think I need to get into... Where's the main one? Oh no, this should be the track, shouldn't it? I think. Yeah. Now there are fields that obviously go off around the edges here, but I want to get onto this main-ish road. Ah, that was what I was going to do. Let's check. Contracts, missions available. There certainly are. Area 10.79 hectares. Wow. It's a beast. But then that said, 10.79 hectares, 174,000. Wow! I was going to say, at competitive prices, you're not half joking. That's amazing. Right. Let's go over the brow of this hill and see what's occurring, shall we? Now, if my map reading skills are right, we should be heading out towards the pig farm. So cow farm is at the main farm, just over to the right there. So, coming up on our left, I hope, or I've got lost already. Pig farm, yes it is. Whew, okay. There's a fuel point just here. I'm assuming this is barn open. It certainly does. What's a big old barn, isn't it? What are they making here? Space shuttles maybe, I don't know. Seed, fertiliser, oh is that just fertiliser? Refill. Feed trough, water trough, pigsty. Oh, there's seed in there. Gives you options for having kind of multiple farms set up. So, if you want to drop off your pigs, pick up your pigs, or just have them delivered, this is where you're going to be doing it. Slurry fill point. This I would imagine is going to be for your straw, for your bedding. Cool. Now, the reason I bought the trailer, and I'll be totally honest about this, when I watched Eustace Farmer's first look, he mentioned the lake down here, and I'm curious to see whether or not you can fill up from it or not. I know it's frowned upon, but if you can, it'll be quite handy. I can do that without losing the trailer and the tractor at the same time. Generally the rule of thumb is if it comes up and says do not drive too deeply into the water, oh, I don't know, yes you can, and the money's not going down, fantastic. So you can refill from this little lake here. I didn't try the one at the main farm, I wouldn't have thought so though, because that's got a little sort of jetty, whatever you want to call it. I'll drive over the crops. Right, so you can refill from that little lake there, fantastic. We're up by field 28, just north of field 28. In the northwest, or heading towards the northwest corner of the map, that little lake just there. Wonderful. Now, the other thing I did pick up on from watching other first looks was that a lot of the farms, and I'll leave this here, just take the tractor now. A lot of the farms have got, am I on the right track? think I am. Have got mailboxes. I think every single mailbox, and again this is another one of those attention to detail, I've got different names on them. So again it's not just a plonked, there's a mailbox. At the end of every little driveway there's a mailbox. They've actually got names on. It's brilliant. And I think there's quite a few different YouTubers who've got their names on mailboxes. So this is my quest, my mission in life. One day, when I'm all grown up, I want to get my name on a mailbox on one of Bullet Bill's maps. That's my aim. So, Ian and Sons, I'm assuming that's after Ian 898. So this is the lumber company, the sawmill. You've got your, I would imagine, oh it actually says, look, there's a sign. Wooden timber, just here. That's a nice tidy looking sign, I like that. Sometimes they're a bit blurry or, you know, where's the wood chips? Oh, here we go. Wood chips around the back here. Fantastic. Right, so sawmill, wood chips and lumber. So we truly are now in the northwest corner of the map. And if you look kind of north of central, there are a couple of forests, fair size as well. So if lumber is your thing, you like a bit of wood chipping or forestry or whatever it is you're doing, there is plenty. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that view distance. It doesn't look like an edge, you know. There is an edge, of course there is. Literally just past there. But you can't tell. Textures are amazing. The roads. It's fantastic. I need to find the mailbox. Probably driven past about 4 or 5 already actually. Right, so I'm now heading eastward. Not Clint Eastwood. Eastward. Doesn't matter. That was a terrible joke. That might get edited out. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. So, road signs. That's the thing as well. Road sign. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Eustace, Landyville, Aston. What's up here? Farm. Oxygen View. And they are pristine. Look at them. There's no blur. They're absolutely amazing. Oh, of course. Typical Englander. You British coming over here, driving the wrong side road. Muppets. That'd be me. Sorry about that. This map just... I'm going to use the word. I think everyone waits for it now. I do wonder, you know, whether or not people play MrSealyp bingo or not. Undulations. I do like an undulation on a map. Everyone just thinks American map, billiard table, you know, flat. America's not all flat, you know. There are hilly bits, believe it or not. Forest off to the left, and there's obviously forest in the middle as well. There and there. We do have a forest off to the left. I'm not going to show you every single bit of forest because obviously... oh, hang on. Mailbox. I'll show you what I mean. Please tell me they're on there. No! Maybe that's only on PC. Oh, no. I'm saddened. Oh well. Never mind. Yeah, I mean I suppose because it is based upon a real place, of course it's going to look real. I keep looking down at my timer. I'm very conscious of time. Come on! I don't want to rush it, but I do want to get it all in, if that makes sense. I'm going to check another field price now, just because I'm curious. I think the field prices are incredibly good. I think there should be one of the for sale boards just up here. Let's just check this one. Yeah, 36,000 for a 2.27 hectare. Wow, this is going to be phenomenal. So even with seasons on, you're not going to have to break your back to try and get anywhere. No, there's no... I'm assuming that's just a console thing then. I think obviously the transfer over to console, the names on the boxes. Oh well, never mind. Right, continuing on, sell points. Let's get to some more, shall we? We are now heading, and we should be almost at the kind of northeast corner of the map now, if I'm right. And this is Agri XJS. This is one of the main sell points of the two that are on the map. Did you see an ice cream van? I didn't see where it went. Typical when you're recording, isn't it? Right. Okay, so this is the Agri XJS sell point. Because quality matters. Nice. Right. Lovely, nice, shiny silos of the GSI variety. Fancy sell point, I like it. Plenty of space as well. Big vehicles, you're going to have no problem getting them in and out, or under. Actually, that's interesting. It's a sell point. It's not storage, is it? Oh, I don't know. But there you go. That's one of the two main sell points. Behind it, I think, is the BGA. Pretty sure it's the BGA. Now, because this is truly a first look, this, I mean, that's... You know, normally I'll test these things where the water is... Oh, seasons compatible and snow mask is on because I did that before I came on. I went on with season switched on and a winter one, and just to check, and it is. Two big bunker silos here. These are going to be like 3-4 million or probably even more litre capacity. Now I don't know because it says drive slowly. I don't think this is another one, although it's kind of almost at ground level. I don't think you can tip with a tipper into here. I think it's still going to be buckets, etc, etc, or with a conveyor belt if you want to do it like that. But there's your anaerobic digester. Digestate tank is behind, just here. No, it's not. It's over here. See, this is the risk of doing a proper first look. Tis empty at the moment. Now, before we get to the store, which is just the other side of the road here, and we'll reach around the corner. Actually, no, we'll do the store first. Store first. It's a case dealership, as you can probably tell, but I have been reliably informed you can buy other brands here. You may be shocked for doing so, but you probably can buy other brands here. Mannings of Lone Oak. Cool. Yes, see, there are other varieties available. Parts and servicing. Wow. Detailing. I love this at Bay 1, Bay 2. Brilliant. Brilliant. So, selling and customising vehicles just here. Parts department. Awesome. Very, very nice. Whoops, wrong one. So there's your store. I'll just open up a slightly bigger map to show you. So we're now kind of almost northeast proper corner is in field 7, but we're kind of as northeast as we're likely to go, other than going to the livestock market. Now we've got a diner just here, an egg sale point, and then I believe here we go. Winterhawks auctions and livestock exchange. And that's what I mean. Look down there. The edge of the map is literally just past this field here on the left, but it looks like it goes on forever. Sorry. So buying and selling of livestock in here. any of it at all. Now, heading south down the eastern side of the map. More sell points to get to. More beautiful, beautiful map to look at. It is a glorious thing. It really is. So I'm going to keep checking just in case I find one that has got something on. No. Almost makes me want to, you know, if I were to do a Let's Play on here, and I would have to ask Bullet Bill if that's okay first, kind of living in one of these little side houses, you know, being a worker on the farm rather than owning the farm, you know, going in and doing a day's work and coming home again, rather than being the farm owner. I haven't really done that before on a Let's Play. I've always either been kind of going in as a farm manager or, you know, as part of my narrative, so I just think that might be quite cool. And there are loads of these dotted about. They look amazing. Anyway, like I say, heading south. And what we should be coming up on, I've missed the turning. Just here to the right. Between field 14 and field 22, we should come up to the sheep farm. The great thing I found on the west coast and Oakfield and Sandy Bay, and you know, is that when I often like maps where all of the livestock are all in one small tight area, because it means tending to them is a lot easier and that kind of thing. When the maps are like this, you don't care, you don't mind, because driving to these locations is actually, it's an enjoyable thing. Lone Oak lamb. Yeah, it's, you know, it doesn't feel like a chore. It's actually enjoyable. Fuel, another lovely barn with seed. Oh, another workshop. The barns are huge in Oregon. Fertilizer, seed. So here we go. So this is our sheep water trough, feed trough, and that's all you need. They don't have bedding. Again, different designs, different look. Each thing has a real different feel to it. And then if you want to buy it and sell or load or unload, this is where you're going to do it from. Does it get open? Yes, it does. Fantastic. They all have a real different feel. I like it a lot. Again, looking down at my timer, this may be one of my longer first looks. So on the right hand side, it's showing a sell point, but I'm not sure. What's the sell point? Oh, there, okay. What's that? Let me just check on the map, because I'm really not too sure. Oh, barn. That's the barn, so that's going to be for bales and grass and hay and straw, or hay and straw. So coming up the road now to our last couple of sell points, I think. I could be wrong, but I hope not. So what have we got here? We've got Green Oak, Woolen Mill Company, so this is your wool sell point. With a manure sell point as well. There you go, there's your sell point. Very nice indeed. There's the opposite. What do we have here? Tacos. Taco Farmer. Taco Tuesdays. That's what we definitely need. Closed. Away on Giants Forum. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I've got to get these last sell points in. I'm not sure how far it is. Hopefully it's not too far. Oh yeah, I can just see there. On the horizon. Hopefully I'm going to make it I can only upload a 60-minute video onto YouTube. If I go over that, it's going to have to be in 2 parts. Oh, some of these fields are just massive. So we've got sell points either side of the road here. On the left hand side, I believe, is the second of, oh yeah, there you go, Lone Wolf Pacific Grain Company. So this is the second of the main sell points. If we look into here, we've got Agri XJS and we've got Lone Wolf Company. So these are the 2 main sell points for all of your grains and your main crops, etc. Another lover of the GSI equipment. I'm assuming the GSI stuff just stays shiny all the time. Lovely shiny aluminium, or sorry, aluminum. Gotta get it right in the US of A. Or should I say get it wrong? Aluminium, I'm sure it is. So, Hollister root crop cold storage. Ooh. Now, this should be for sugar beet and potato, and I'm hoping they're signed so I know which one is which. Very, very nice indeed. They don't appear to be. I'm assuming one side will be for one and one for the other, because I can't actually quite see now. I assume that's, what is that, sugar beet? And there's a side potato. Yes, I think so. That looks more like potato. So potato and sugar beet. Hollister's root crop cold storage. Nice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's it. I think I've covered everything. Have I actually done it? I hope so. Have I done it justice? I really do hope so. I know it's been a kind of a real whiz round, and I know I've been a little bit all over the place, and like I say, I wanted this to be a kind of, you know, me getting that awe and excitement of the first time looking at it. Looks like a placeables bit just off to the left there. Now if I go right here, I'm pretty sure I'm almost at the edge of the map, aren't I? Yes, I am at the edge of the map. Pretty much right on the edge. Okay, so we now head westward again, and again, if my map reading is correct, the farm should be over that direction somewhere. Anyway, we should get there in a moment. What a map! What a map! What a team! What a, you know! Wow! It is amazing, really, really amazing. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to stop here, because that is the end of my first look map tour. I may have missed some things, I may well have done. In fact, I'm probably certain I have. There's loads more to this map. I've gone around the outside, I haven't done anything in the middle. There are loads of fields, there are loads of buildings, there are lots of little lanes and tracks, and it's a glorious, glorious map. It looks amazing. It's got a brilliant feel to it. I like it a lot. I really, really do. For what it's worth, again, you know, whether people listen to what I say or not, I don't know. I'd like to think so. But that is it. I hope you've enjoyed this first look map tour along with me, enjoying the excitement of something new and something truly, truly fantastic. Bullet Bill, Oxygen David, Lone Wolf and Ian898, hats off to you. You have done a phenomenal job on this map. It is incredible. It feels like those wide open spaces. If you have enjoyed this, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.